Believe yourself in real estate investing. Believe in your skill set. Real estate will be a pain in the patootie. It will hand you your backside on a regular basis. I can tell you that. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I've been handed my backside on a regular basis in real estate. What's important is, am I moving ahead? Am I growing my net worth at the end of the day? Am I failing forward? Am I failing forward? That is what is important. It's not that I get everything right. Trust me, I do not. The question is, do I allow myself to fail forward? So you need to trust your investment skills in real estate and the basis that you have developed over the last 3 years, 5 years, or 30 years like I have. I am Christina Suter, and this is the Real Estate Breakthrough Show, where we talk about the reality of real estate, the mindset you need in order to face the reality of what it is, and tips and tricks to get you moving forward in investing. I am your host, Christina Suter. Today, I want to talk about mindset, your mindset, and what a difference it makes in your investing. So our topic is real estate is such a vast field. I want you to believe in real estate, in your real estate investing skills, but never stop investing. Let me say that again. I want you to believe in your real estate investing skills, but never stop improving. Never. And I'll tell you the reasons why. I think I have 5 of them, but maybe I could be wrong. You can count as we go. I want you to believe in your real estate investing skills, but never stop improving. First and foremost, real estate is such a vast field. It takes a lifetime to learn it. If you wanted to understand commercial real estate, industrial, warehouse, storage, mobile home parks, mobile homes versus mobile home parks, residential multi-units, single families, fourplexes, flipping, wholesaling, there is such a vast expanse of things you can do in real estate that it takes a lifelong time. It takes a full life of time. Pick your right words in there. It takes a lifelong learning in order to be able to be truly competent in any one of the niches that you choose. You could do development, ground up. You can do new homes, luxury homes, ground up. You can do malls, ground up. You can do C-grade strip malls that already exist. There are so many different aspects in real estate investing that it would take you a lifetime just to learn and master a couple different aspects within real estate. Like I do residential. I've done residential all my life. I've done a lot of things in residential, but I've done residential all my life. I've owned single families. I've owned fourplexes. I've owned multi-units. I've owned in-state. I've owned out-of-state. I have done lot splits. I've done condo conversions. I have done extensive rehabs. I've done rehabs in smaller homes. I've done rehabs in luxury homes. What I haven't done is I haven't built a residential unit from the ground up. I do hard money loans against real estate with flippers. I do hard money loans on primary residences to primary owners. There's so many ways I have participated in residential real estate in my 30 years of investing. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about those multiple ways of investing. I've never done ground up into development. That would be an area I've never even looked into, but I've done extensive rehabs, so you think I might be good at it, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure for me that that's what I want to do. I've been doing this for 30 years. You can pick one area in real estate and you can go really, really deep. So it's such a vast field that it takes a lifetime to learn even your area. 1. 2, you can pick one area and go really deep. You can pick one particular asset class and go really deep with that. What I mean by one area is that you could be a flipper. You could be a flipper for 30 years. You could do your whole life being a flipper and become absolutely competent in that. I know a gentleman who's flipped 2,000 homes, and it's not Bruce Norris, who has also flipped 2,000 homes. It's another gentleman who's flipped 2,000 homes in over 3 states. Gone really deep on flipping, expanded and diversified across states. You can go deep on one particular asset class like I have, residential, but come at it from multiple different sides, from multiple different ways based upon what you feel like is going to do best in that particular market you're facing, whether it's market economic or whether it's market as in what part of the country you're investing in. But do residential. That's one asset class. You can move around. You can move through asset classes. You can start in single family. You can go into multi-units. You can move into commercial. You can move into retail, class A retail or class C retail. right? You can, i.e., you can go from owning a single family to owning a fourplex to owning a 30 unit to deciding that you're ready to be more of a mid-term investor. You're in the mids of your life, and now you want to move into Class C, commercial, which might be strip malls, and then from there you might want to do Class A, things like Targets or McDonald's or Jack in the Boxes, where you have a Class A asset with a triple net lease on it, where you're barely paying attention to it because the company you're renting to is such a solid company, and they're covering your property tax, insurance, utilities, and all improvements and problems. So you can move through different asset classes inside of real estate as well. Can you see, just in this 2 points that I've brought up, that you can learn real estate and never stop improving your skills in real estate and still be a professional in real estate and still love it and still have more to learn? But I'm not done. I'm not done with the reasons why you want to trust your real estate skills, but keep improving. Also, real estate changes. Real estate assets change. Laws change. Almost every year, a real estate law changes of some kind, whether it's tenants' rights, whether it's property taxes, whether it's taxes and how you file your taxes, laws change. So you want to be up to date on laws. Approaches to real estate change. Certain niches become more accessible, like storage units. When I started investing in real estate, storage units was something that only large companies owned. Only U-Haul and Public Storage were the primary ones who owned storage units, and a few small guys. Now, there are large syndication teams that are intentionally investing in storage units because it has now been more discovered as a potential investment. Same with mobile home parks. Mobile home parks were not something that were owned except by the really small guys or the really big guys. Now, mobile home parks, I think 80% of them are owned by institutions of some kind, whereas storage units, there's still 80% are not owned by institutions. So storage units have become a new asset class that has been more accessible for people to get access to. And it's been considered a more valuable asset class to invest in because there's less competition from, quote, the industrial or large scale or capital markets. I think that's the right terminology, capital markets. So storage units. Let me give you another example. So real estate assets change their usefulness or their way of investing over time. I bought my first multi-unit in Van Nuys, California. I got a 7 cap on that multi-unit in Van Nuys, California. I can't buy a multi-unit in Van Nuys, California right now for a 7 cap. That doesn't exist. 3, 4, yeah, maybe. I don't want to buy at a 3 or 4 cap. If I was looking to have my multi-units be the cash cow, which is what I bought my first multi-unit for many, many years ago, decades ago. But if you want to invest in Southern California and you want to invest in multi-units, the way you do that is that you find a multi-unit that is cash flow neutral, not a cash cow, but is cash flow neutral. And you're holding it because it is a commodity. The land underneath it will continue to grow in value because Southern California draws a lot of people. We have a high level and constantly growing demand. Generally, every year, the demand is by 100,000 people or more in Southern California. Not every year, but generally, Southern California is growing by 100,000 people or more. The land itself becomes more valuable. The land, the house, the asset, the building, the multi-unit, whatever it is, the stick, the thing that is built with sticks that's standing on that piece of land goes up, not because the sticks are more valuable, because the land underneath is more valuable. So therefore, the way you invest in multi-units in Southern California, the current trend is to buy it cash flow neutral and hold it for the appreciation, because Southern California in general appreciates. Not always. Let's not get confused. Let's not get crazy here. Southern California does go up and down, very much so. It is a high appreciation, high depreciation market. So you want to understand that. But every cycle, the top of every cycle is higher than the top of the previous cycle. So in general, over longer periods of time, it is an appreciating market. And it has a high level of density and a high level of attraction of people wanting to move to this Mediterranean climate. So that is 2 examples of how an asset class inside of real estate can shift over time. So real estate itself changes. That's two more points that I have just made of my 5 points. The last point, why keep yourself educated? Keeping yourself educated keeps you fresh. It keeps you committed to your field. It lets you feel like that what you need to do is clearer. When the law changes, you've been educated to it. When a new niche opens up, you see people talking about it. When there is a new way to invest in an existing asset class, you see that showing up at your local clubs or inside of your educational system, whatever educational system you choose to use. I use my local real estate clubs to educate me a lot, usually because the most current topics are being offered at those clubs. Even if they're not well-vetted topics, they're usually the cutting edge topics are found in those clubs pretty quickly. Money multiplier, look it up. It's a great concept. It's just a way of addressing how to manage the money associated with real estate. Money multiplier. It's really great. Brent Kessler. So keeping yourself educated keeps you fresh and keeps you on the cutting edge, but it also keeps you connected. If you need to move a piece of real estate, if you need to reposition your portfolio, if you find that you don't want your Knoxville, Tennessee units anymore and you want to sell them, keeping yourself in the environment where you're getting education allows you to move that asset class along quicker, easier, and more knowledgeable about what's happening in that particular market. So believe yourself in real estate investing. Believe in your skill set. Real estate will be a pain in the patootie. It will hand you your backside on a regular basis. I can tell you that. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I've been handed my backside on a regular basis in real estate. What's important is, am I moving ahead? Am I growing my net worth at the end of the day? Am I failing forward? Am I failing forward? That is what is important. It's not that I get everything right. Trust me, I do not. The question is, do I allow myself to fail forward? So you need to trust your investment skills in real estate and the basis that you have developed over the last 3 years, 5 years, or 30 years like I have. So fail forward quickly is absolutely what's required in real estate. So trust your investing skills, trust your capacity to fail forward, but trust yourself to stay educated and to constantly improve yourself so you can fine-tune yourself and fine-tune your portfolio to be the way you want it to be so it serves your goals. The purpose of investing in real estate is not so you can lay on $1 million inside of a mattress. That is not the purpose of investing in real estate. The purpose of investing in real estate is living the life that you want, that brings you a sense of freedom and peace, or integrity, or an asset class to leave for your kids, or a legacy. That is the purpose of real estate. It is the purpose of what you get lit up by when you invest in real estate. What fulfills your values, what fulfills your goals, what fulfills your purpose. So the purpose of real estate isn't just the cash. The purpose of real estate is you fulfilling yourself. Never forget that. So believe in your real estate investing skills, but never, ever, ever stop learning and improving. I am Christina Suter. I am the host of the Real Estate Breakthrough Show. Thank you so much for listening. Tune in next week for our next show.